Have you ever wondered how much brand new money is created every single day? Not money that already exists. Not money printed last year. Not money sitting in banks. I mean new money. Fresh money. Money that did not exist yesterday, but exists today. Most people don't know this, but the truth is shocking. Every day, billions of dollars worth of new money are created. Some of it is printed. Some of it is digital. Some of it is created by governments. Some of it is created by banks. Yes, banks. Oh. So today, in this video, we are going to explore how much new money is created per day, who creates it, why new money is created, how digital money is created, why cash printing is very small, how banks create money during loans, how governments create money without printing it, and how too much new money can cause inflation. Let's begin. If we combine cash, digital money, loans, and government money creation, the world creates around $50 billion to $150 billion worth of new money every single day. Let me repeat that. Every day, the world adds tens of billions of dollars of brand new money. But here is the important part. Most of this money is not printed. It is created digitally. Many people imagine money being created as printing machines running all day. But in reality, only a tiny amount of physical cash is printed. Most new money is created as bank deposits. A lot of money is created through loans. Some money is added by central banks. And some is added through government spending. So, let's break this down. Out of all the money created every day, physical cash is the smallest part. Let's see the numbers. Most countries print cash by the year, not by the day. So we convert yearly numbers into daily amounts. United States, the US prints about $200 to $300 million worth of cash per day on average. European Union, the Eurozone prints around €150 to $200 million per day. India prints around 250 to 300 crore per day. China prints roughly 800 yuan to 900 million per day. If we combine the world, the entire world prints about $1.50 to $2.5 billion of new cash per day. That sounds like a lot. But compared to digital money, it is extremely small. Because most money today is not paper. It is numbers on screens. Now, here is the big truth. Around 95% of all new money is digital. No printing, no ink, no paper. Just numbers added to bank accounts. This digital money comes from three sources. 1. Government spending. When a government spends more than it collects, it creates new money into the system. 2. Central banks. When central banks buy assets or give banks liquidity, they add new money. 3. Commercial banks. When banks approve a loan, they create fresh money out of nothing. Out of nothing. When you borrow money from a bank, they do not give you someone else's money. They create new digital money and deposit it into your account. This is the largest source of new money every single day. And this is why the world creates $40 to $130 billion of new digital money per day. Think about that. While the world prints only $2 billion of new physical cash daily, the world creates 20 to 50 times more digital money every single day. This part shocks most people. Here's how bank-created money works in simple English. When you take a loan for a car, a house, or a business, the bank doesn't take money from another customer. Instead, the moment your loan is approved, the bank creates new money digitally. Your bank account balance increases. This money did not exist yesterday. It exists today because a loan was created. This means banks create the majority of all new money. If banks stop giving loans, the economy slows down. If banks give many loans, the money supply increases. Let's see how much money banks create per day. Globally, banks create around $100 billion of new loan money every day. This number changes depending on interest rates and the economy. But no matter what, banks are always creating fresh money. Governments create money in two main ways. 1. Deficit spending. If a government spends more than it earns, the extra spending becomes new money entering the economy. Example, if a government collects $10 billion in taxes but spends $12 billion, the extra $2 billion is basically new money injected. 2. Borrowing, issuing bonds. When governments borrow money, new money enters the economy through lenders, banks, and investors. Combined, all governments in the world inject $5 to $20 billion of new money per day. But governments do not print this money. It becomes digital money in the financial system. Central banks don't print much physical cash, but they create huge amounts of digital money. They create money by buying government bonds, helping banks with liquidity, lowering interest rates, quantitative easing, emergency lending. Balance sheet expansion. When central banks do this, new digital money enters the banking system. Globally, central banks add $5 to $30 billion per day, depending on economic conditions in times of crisis. The number becomes massive. In 2020, central banks created over $5 trillion in a single year. That's over $13 billion per day from the United States alone. This shows how powerful central bank money creation is. Here are the reasons. 1. The world economy is huge. Over $100 trillion economy. It needs new money to keep moving. 2. Population increases. More people equals more money needed. 3. Banks keep giving loans. Every loan is new money. 4. Governments always spend. 5. Inflation pushes more money into circulation. 6. Businesses need capital to grow. Without new money creation, the economy would shrink. Businesses would slow down. People would struggle to get loans. Governments would stop functioning. So new money creation is necessary. But too much money creation can be dangerous. 1. Inflation increases. More money equals prices rise. 2. Savings lose value. Your money buys less. 3. Assets become expensive. Real estate, stocks, gold, they rise. 4. Currencies become weak. The dollar, euro, yen, they move depending on supply. 5. Debt increases. Governments borrow more. People borrow more. 6. Wealth gap grows. Rich people with assets become richer. Poor people with cash become poorer. Money creation is necessary, but too much is risky. What happens if too little money is created? This is also a problem. If not enough money is created, we face the opposite problem. 1. Recession. Economy slows down. 2. Unemployment rises. 3. Businesses collapse. 4. Loans become harder to get. 5. Deflation happens. Prices fall. People stop spending. 6. Governments reduce services. So the world needs a balance. Not too much, not too little. Just enough to keep everything moving. Let's list the biggest contributors. 1. Commercial banks. Around 70 to 80% of all new money comes from bank loans. 2. Governments. Around 10 to 15% through spending and deficits. 3. Central banks. Around 10 to 20% through monetary policy. 4. Printing press. Less than 2% of new money creation comes from physical cash printing. This means most new money is digital, not physical. These numbers are averages. United States $10 to $25 billion per day. China $8 to $20 billion per day. European Union $5 to $15 billion per day. Japan $2 to $6 billion per day. India $1 to $3 billion per day. UK $1 to $2 billion per day. Rest of the world combined $20 to $40 billion per day total. $50 to $150 billion of new money created daily worldwide. Let's compare. Physical cash printed per day, $2 billion. Digital money created per day, $50 to $150 billion. This means for every $1 of printed cash, The world creates $25 to $75 of digital money. No printing, no ink. Just numbers in a system. Yes, as long as people take loans. Governments spend, banks operate, economies grow, populations rise. Inflation exists. New money will be created. But the future will be interesting, because digital money is growing fast. Cash is becoming smaller. Cryptocurrencies are growing. Central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, are coming. And economies are becoming more connected. One day, physical cash may become almost irrelevant, but money creation will continue. Because the world needs constant money flow to survive. So now you know, the world creates a massive amount of new money every single day. Not millions, not billions. Tens of billions, every single day. Most of it is digital. Most of it comes from banks. Most of it is created when people take loans. Money is not just printed. It is created through the financial system. And now, you understand how this hidden machine works. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy learning about how much things exist, how money works, and how the world creates value, make sure you follow our channel, How Much Things. We explain the world in simple, clear, and easy language. See you in the next video.